All right, the next thing we'll get to are our baseball awards, our team awards. These awards are given out by the three coaches. We do a most outstanding player, an offensive player of the year, and a defensive pitcher player of the year. The first award I want to give out tonight is defensive pitcher player of the year. This kid proved to be very big for our team, especially down the stretch. He was 5-0 on the mound for us this year. He had a 1.46 ERA. In 33.2 innings, he recorded 54 strikeouts. And I'll say this about this kid because I know he doesn't mind me saying this because this is what I did when I was in college. I didn't throw the hardest either. And this kid, he knows that he doesn't have the fastest fastball out there or the nastiest breaking ball out there. But he battled each time he was on that mound. He even had a no-hitter this year, which was very good. And as a defensive player, looking at the stats, played a lot of center field for us when he wasn't on the mound. Had 2 errors only in center field. And a defensive pitching player of the year goes to Corby Long. Next, we'll do our offensive player of the year. This kid batted .386, 32 hits, 19 RBIs. Had 4 home runs, 3 triples. He led our team this year in batting average, home run, triples, and overall hits and slugging percentage. He'll probably tell you, if anybody on this team, his last week at the plate probably wasn't his best. But throughout the year, he carried us at the plate. Offensive player of the year goes to Bryce Carter. And the last award, the most outstanding player this year as a pitcher on the mound. Early in the season, he didn't throw a lot for us, but as the season progressed, he was our #1 guy we went to. I think he was 3-1 on the mound this year. Pitched very, very good for us down the stretch in the playoffs, the state championship series. At the plate, he hit .347, which was second on the team with 11 RBIs. He scored 27 runs, which was the most on the team. Another neat stat he had, he walked 12 times and he got hit by a pitch 9 times. So that's a lot of times on base with that. He has been a leader for this team for a very long time. He's played for me on the varsity level since the 8th grade. The 2013 most outstanding player is Jake Bryant. Next recognition, we had one player that was selected to go play in the Skis of North-South All-Star Game, which was held today. Jake Bryant went and played in that and represented our school well. Also, one of our assistant coaches, Coach Conner, went down and helped the coach from Newberry coach in the game too as well, so that's a good honor for Coach Conner. The next thing I want to do is I want to talk about the people who I need to thank this year. First of all, I need to thank the parents for all they did throughout this year, whether it be helping us get to games, traveling, whether it be rounding up food for the kids before the games or on the bus trips or after the games or whatever it may be. Thank you, parents, for all that you do and for all that you've done for our baseball program. Next, I want to thank our Keene family. Tuesday night was special to look up and see how many people were there from our Keene family, and for us to be able to bring it home in front of you guys was amazing. And we just thank you for all your support. These guys will be the first to tell you what it means to come to a home baseball game and see the kind of crowd we have, but also at an away game. I mean, there's several times when we go play an away ball game, and we have way more people than the home fans. That says something about you and our King family, and I thank you all for that. Thank Coach Gibson for allowing me this opportunity to be here with these young men. Next, I want to thank Coach Doolittle. You know, I've been here 6 years, and there's not one time that I haven't asked him to help me or for a favor or for anything that he said no. He's always been there for me, and he's helped me along this way. He's taught me a lot, and I just thank him for all that he's done for me. Next, I want to thank Gerald G. Unit Doolittle. I know this year was hard for Gerald. We got a bus, and so at first our guys didn't like taking the bus for some reason, and then we won on the bus one time, and then they wanted to take it all the time. And Gerald doesn't like taking that bus because he doesn't get a front seat in my truck that we can talk about things. So there's a lot we missed this year on talking, so I think this summer we'll have to catch up somewhere. But if you ask Nick, because he rode with Coach Gibson and Gerald down to the Patrick Henry game, I think he said they talked about post offices for about 3 hours. First thing he tells me when he gets out of the car, now, hey Coach, what's up? And we just talked about post office for 3 hours. So I need to catch up with the post office talk about that. But Gerald, what you do for us, keeping those stats, yeah, that's amazing. That's amazing for the many years that you've been doing it and the job you do. We thank you so much for it, and I know you guys really do appreciate that as well. Next, I want to thank my family for all they do and all they allow me to. My wife and daughter, I thank them. They are unable to be here tonight. Bonnie had to work tonight. I didn't think y'all wanted a little child running around up front the whole time, so. But I want to thank them and their support. And lastly, I want to thank Coach Kiner and Coach Long. They don't realize how much they mean to me in what they do. Coach Kiner taking this time out of his schedule. He works a full-time job and is here darn near every day. And the job he does with these kids and the way they respect him and the way they respond to what he says, I'm the one that comes down pretty hard on them. He's the one that's stern on them, but enjoys the time and the fellowship with them. And those guys really do appreciate that. For what he's done for me and the help he gives me, I can't thank him enough. Thank you. And to Coach Long, former player of mine, that's special for someone to come back and say, hey, Coach, I'll help you. I'm in college now. I've got a full schedule, but that doesn't matter. I want to help you, and I want to get better as a coach. The good thing now is I have him with me, and it's like an echo. I go to say something, and Nick's already saying it. And so that is wonderful. On the other hand, he's only got 1 year of school left, so that means after next year he's got to find a job. I sure hope that he can stay on with me for a long time. But I thank those two for all they do and for their hard work. And lastly, I want to thank these 14 guys behind me. I couldn't ask for a better group to accomplish what we did this year. And I thank them for that. They stayed with me all year. I may have fussed at them, I may have got onto them, I may have been laid back sometimes, but they responded each and every day and worked hard. And in the end, 2013 state champions. Thank you. One more quick thing. I got my notes here. I got one more quick thing here. Miss Tara Berry wanted me to say this tonight. Parents, family, friends, whomever, we will have T-shirts magnets and stickers that will be for sale for our state championship. We will be taking orders for those tonight. If you would like one, please see Miss Tara Berry after this is all over with, and we can get that all ordered. And the last thing, Thursday morning at 10 o'clock, we have the privilege of going to the State House to be recognized by the House of Representatives. Representative Ralph Kennedy called me this past week and said that he would like to recognize us for being state champions. So that takes place Thursday at 10 o'clock, I think 10:15. So any parents, any fans, anybody who would like to attend that, you are more than welcome to. He said for me to tell y'all that anyone is welcome for that ceremony. That'll be something very nice and very special for